Hi, I'm Mickey Straub, and also known as Mayor Mickey to many of my friends and constituents back when I had the honor of serving in that capacity a couple years ago. You know, the Democratic Party just ain't what it used to be. Back when I grew up, the Democratic Party can be summed up in the words of John F. Kennedy's probably most famous quote: "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." Thoughts of Nathan Hale also come to mind, whose last words were, "My only regret is that I have but one life to give for my country." I don't like to criticize the party to which I once belonged, but compare those words against what you're seeing and hearing today. You didn't even look very far, whether it be news or social media today, to see how it's changed. It even spells it out. Here's what the Democratic Party stands for today. The D stands for Defunding the Police Department. I've never heard of a crazier idea or more dangerous. Between BLM and Antifa, the defunding has happened in New York City, and Chicago, Minneapolis, Portland, Seattle. It's one of the worst ideas I've ever heard, but I can't believe they're not standing behind our police department anymore. The E is for erasing our country's history. This started many years ago, where they started to change our history books and sometimes not even teach it. Nobody memorizes the Gettysburg Address anymore. Even the statues are being torn down left and right, up until recently, thank God. The M is for military weakening. I saw it firsthand when I worked in the Carter administration, started in my career, but also with Clinton, Obama. The Democrats like to shrink our military. The O is for overturning the Second Amendment, and they're not bashful about that at all these days. That would leave us defenseless. It's our basic right, our right to bear arms, and they're not bashful about wanting to take our guns away from us. The C for Christian persecution. It may not be all-out war, but it's pretty close on churches and just about all religions, as we saw recently in a lot of the democratically run cities, where we're not allowed to even profess our faith or gather together, but it's okay to go shopping, or okay to buy alcohol or marijuana, but not go to church. The R in Democrats really starts for riots and looting. They didn't back it up. Many of the cities, the police departments were told to stand down. I guarantee you that the GOP was not involved in those riots. That was strictly a lot of kind of tyrannical Democrats out there that are just really defacing our country. The A, unfortunately, stands for abortions. Abortions on demand, up to 9 months. The third trimester. I can't believe it's gone that far. I'm okay with having a choice, but why not give the baby a choice? T for tax increases. And Democrats, that clearly, they're not bashful about that at all. They want to increase our taxes. We're already probably paying 50% or more between our state, our federal, our taxes on our gas, our internet, our phones. It's unbelievable. And they're not bashful about saying, we don't have a spending problem, we have a taxing problem. They just want to tax more. And the S stands for socialism. That's the worst of all, and probably encompasses all of them. The focus of socialism is to have a godless government, where government is our god. Just think of Cuba, the so-called utopia of Cuba. You don't see many people building rafts to escape Florida to get down to Cuba, but freedom is alive and well in its country, and we have to preserve it. Now, I really hate to be the bearer of bad news or hurt the feelings of many of my Democratic friends, of which I have many. But please, look around. And if the current Democratic Party gets their way, the ones in leadership, not all Democrats, but the ones in leadership, the America we know it will cease to exist. And all those who have paid really the ultimate price for our freedom will have done what Abraham Lincoln feared and warned us about in the Gettysburg Address. They will have died in vain. I interviewed people all over the state a number of years ago in 22 cities of Illinois, my adopted state. I'm from Pennsylvania originally, about why they're proud to be Republican. And there was one common thread. They were proud to be Republican because they were proud to be American and believing in our founding principles of limited government and lower taxes and maximum freedom and opportunity for all. So please, vote Republican in November and beyond.